because you looked fat.
No, it's not because I looked fat, but thank you. It is because you weren't here last week.
It's funny how many people comment without like watching like 10 seconds of the video. They don't like wait. They make a comment about something and then they go, "Oh no way! Actually, you finally said that."
Yeah, welcome to the world of commenting, dude. Leave a comment if you agree with this. Yeah. All right, Steve, kick us off. You wanted to kick it off.
No, I don't really want to anymore. But
go ahead.
No, welcome to the podcast. Welcome to another edition of 3 Thumbs Up.
You suck.
I'm Steven. This is Dylan. That's Ben. And we're kicking things off.
I hate you. Make it creamy.
We're kicking things off. We're talking about a couple of movies today. We're talking about Unknown Caller or something on Netflix. We're talking about
high school catfish, the high school catfish story.
But it's called Unknown Caller.
Right. And then we're also talking.
And we're talking about Highest to Lowest, Spike Lee new movie.
See that.
You didn't watch it?
No one told me.
Oh,
we said it in the thing.
We said it in the group chat.
Well, that's fine.
Oh, it's okay. Well,
that's fine.
So 2 out of 3 of us have seen it. It'll be enough. It'll be fine.
Oh my God. That's funny. Okay. Well, okay, whatever.
Thing.
But starting out, we're gonna talk about, I guess, a couple new trailers.
We got some news first. We're gonna cover the news.
Yeah. First one was Wuthering Heights.
I'm not. It's gonna make $1 billion.
No,
you think so?
Will not.
Yes, it will.
But people,
it'll make more. Did Saltburn make $1 billion? Basically, did Saltburn do very well?
It wasn't a massive commercial success, but as kind of a somewhat indie movie.
You know that?
Wouldn't you call it an indie movie?
You know the amount of money that Saltburn made?
I'm gonna guess right now that it made definitely $32 million.
It was a cultural thing, I think, because of the dick and the dancing and the song, the murder on the dance floor. Remember that? It was like a TikTok
I didn't see
trend.
it, but I remember.
But you remember the trend, right?
Yeah.
And he shows his dick or whatever, and he dances around naked.
One of the suggested questions on Google is, what the heck is Saltburn about?
Doesn't matter.
What the heck is Saltburn about?
It's not about
it made $21.1 million.
Okay.
I was annoyed because I was like, ooh, this is going to be some talented Mr. Ripley type shit. And it just fell short of that.
Well, your audience loves Saltburn. I can already tell. I can already tell you guys are getting pissed. You're like, Saltburn's fucking awesome.
Saltburn's terrible. Her other movie, what's it called? The one with Carey Mulligan that I just forgot the name of.
Yeah. Promising
Young Woman. Also terrible. Two dreadful movies that.
See, I can't speak on it. I haven't seen him, but I know that he tends to lean towards hating any feminist type of artwork. So.
You are an enigma to me, Dylan, because I feel like you see everything that comes out.
That was just your opinion of me. And that's why you're like, I want to start a movie podcast with them. I just like making my own ideas. I don't watch everything.
I thought that you, being an AMC A-lister, what's the difference between Stubbs and A-list?
It's like the same thing.
Oh,
I think.
I watch what I don't know. I don't see everything. So I'm perfect for
real quick.
This.
I've been meaning to say, because we only go to AMC theaters because you guys have your thing.
No, because I can't get him to go to a fucking another theater.
Yeah. Me?
Well,
yes,
yeah, but it's so funny to me knowing all the stuff with the AMC stock. It's really interesting and just borderline insulting when they go like, and we like to give a special recognition to our shareholders.
Yeah,
because you know that all the fucking guys are online just like, they do recognize us. They do. This is us. And it's like they've been milking the shareholders for years, just dumping shares to raise cash because they are
and that's how they're not dead.
I don't know how that theater doesn't print money. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Well, because they had so much debt in the first place. But also, I was going to say, if you have AMC A-list or whatever, there's just a section where you say, yes, I'm an investor. You don't have to prove anything. And then you get a special fucking weird Nerds popcorn. I don't know. They give you the weirdest shit. They give you like Oreo popcorn, ugly ass, dumbass snacks, but it's free as all hell.
You can choose to say you're an investor on that?
Yeah. There's just like one weird little section.
I don't think
they'll give you freaking Smurf rope.
Well, so Wuthering Heights, I think, is going to be a smash success because Margot Robbie. The combination.
Because Barbie gonna show her boobs.
She already has shown her boobs.
Just
Wolf of Wall Street.
Whatever.
It's less about that and more just people.
She's showing her boobs in this movie and that movie at 24 minutes and 25 seconds.
Mr. Skin.
Very good.
Ben's on Mr. Skin.
Incorrect. She did not show her breasts
Okay.
in what's that movie she did with Will Smith? Focus. God, I fucking hated that.
Focus,
movie.
yeah.
Will Smith, I cannot. I don't believe him in any role other
Speaking
than
of Focus,
I Am Legend.
get back to it.
Yeah.
Dang,
Sorry.
I was gonna make that joke too.
I think it's going to be a huge success because Jacob Elordi's star has only risen. Margot Robbie's star has only risen since.
The
Shut
lingo.
the fuck
The
up.
lingo.
Shut
is
the fuck
fucking
up.
insane.
You guys leave me alone, man. It's just, am I
only
wrong?
risen.
It's only risen. She's hot, baby. She's hot right now.
I saw
her
her,
first
at the, I
movie
saw her
since
at the Telluride
Barbie. Oh, no,
Festival,
that's not true.
Film Festival. She was there just hanging out. She didn't have a movie or nothing. I think she was like scouting because she has a production company.
Yeah, lucky chap.
Yeah.
With her and her husband.
Yeah, her husband.
yeah.
Her and her husband were there.
Is this a lucky chap production? Wuthering Heights?
I don't know.
I don't think
I would be willing to bet she is involved. Her company is involved in some way or another. Yeah.
Well, people are already pissed off about it because it's doing a disservice. It's an inaccurate. I don't know anything about Wuthering Heights. But
Wuthering
apparently
Heights is
it's Shakespeare?
Emily Bronte. No, it's not
Oh.
Shakespeare. Emily Bronte is the two Bronte sisters. It's no, I don't remember the other one.
Emily and the Ugly One.
Well, the other one wrote Jane Eyre, which I think.
Got it.
Anyway, but I
Those
can't
two.
remember. Now I don't remember. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, whatever.
Isn't it in quotes?
This
though?
isn't literary fucking corner or whatever.
Isn't it in quotes?
Yeah, but I thought that it was in quotes because it's just being fancy.
No, that would be like it's Wuthering Heights. Like
Mm.
we're gonna do a riff.
Mm.
What was that? There was like someone
It's
on
gonna be a
Twitter
riff
that was
anyway,
like
yeah.
it was like, oh, it's just gonna be, what was it, like fan fiction? It's like a woman that's reading the book and it's self-inserting.
Mm.
Oh, interesting.
Nah, I don't mean.
Other people
don't know.
were being callous about the fact that they're using contemporary music and contrasting it with a very old thing, and they're rolling their eyes. And it's like,
Yeah.
Who
It's
are
not-
you reading, dude?
it's not-
Yeah,
I don't know.
you're
It's
reading
Marie
junk.
Antoinette from like.
yeah, well, that's the
2000
thing.
yeah.
It's like it's not a new thing.
No, not a new
but
thing.
it's also not a bad. I think that's interesting.
No, it's also that's what Emerald Fennell, lover or hater. That's what she kind of. That's her whole thing. Is she's kind of like this anachronistic.
Let's play Charlie.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking bright.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking so cool.
Yeah,
is that how she sounds?
I have no
Well,
clue,
and
man.
the movie has all like original songs or whatever from Charlie XCX, so it's gonna be like Wuthering Heights, but brat or whatever. Blah
People
blah,
are upset that it's two white people, and apparently the original character, I believe, must be black or something.
Oh, is there?
Jacob
I
Elordi's
didn't know.
character.
I never read it,
Hmm.
so couldn't tell you. But that's interesting. She's whitewashing it. Good.
Yeah.
More fucking fodder to hate her. That's good. I like that. Give me some ammunition. It's hate Emerald Fennell.
What about so the other thing, which was very surprising to me? They obviously probably had this in the pipeline ready to go, but the Bone Temple.
Trying to predict the future is a discouraging and hazardous occupation. In fact, it may not even exist at all.
Oh, what is this? I cannot see.
Now they're making everything
The
a
new
goddamn
trailer.
cinematic universe.
Well,
that movie's gonna do so bad.
Oh, I hope so. I
poorly.
I didn't finish 28 years later, and I'm a big 28 days, months
It's gonna do beyond bad.
later fan.
you think so? It's a January release. I think people are gonna go see it, and I think
They're
people
gonna
like
be like,
28
I'm not
years
gonna
later.
see. I didn't see the other one. The other one didn't make money.
Did it not?
Yeah,
well, you know the
believe.
Bone Temple priest
Maybe I'm wrong.
stars.
It's
Crazy
right?
how much
sure.
I do not pay attention to the box office
Well, that's
at all.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it made money in the UK. I don't know. It seems like it's more for the fucking.
Did you hear what I
More
said?
for the Brits.
But that right. What'd
the
you
Bone
say?
Temple priest star is rising. So
I'll show you a Bone Temple.
Bone Temple Priest star is rising. You mean
Yeah.
Ray Fiennes?
whoever played. Oh, Ray Fiennes was in 28 years later.
Yeah, you didn't even get to the part where he shows up. You turn the fucking movie off before that happens.
Yeah, that's when I was
Probably.
like, okay, it's a real movie.
Oh, all right.
Oh, really? I like the first half of that movie. I don't know. I like.
Maybe I
it's
just
fine.
need to. You know, I'm convinced now more than ever that there has to be. You just got to put your fucking phone down. And when I suggest movies to people, I make it a point to say, and you have to put your phone down because you're gonna
Parenting
miss you're gonna miss details. Two of my neighbors yesterday, I was like, they'd never seen Predator or Terminator 2, and I said, you need to trust me here and watch Terminator
Put
2.
your fucking
And I didn't. I
phone
was
down.
almost gonna caveat it with just make sure that you do not miss a single detail because it makes the whole thing. You could just as easily be watching it, and that's how you miss stuff.
Yeah,
God
feel like
damn
you're
it.
talking to yourself
Certainly.
Yeah, a little bit.
in a
yeah.
sense. But I mean, look, it's hard to watch movies at home. Maybe. Well, I was gonna transition into the highest to lowest, but But we can talk about the other one first.
Yeah,
It's hard because the phone's better because TikToks are more interesting than movies.
I don't think that at
because
all.
we've moved way past the fucking old ass way that we tell stories.
I don't.
We need to fucking change. We need to shake it up. TikTok's better.
I don't think TikTok is better.
I'm gonna put in
think
one TikTok right here. That's Dr. Dude. That's my man.
Let me tell you something. What would happen if Starbucks made their own soda? Like, pretty interesting. It would be awesome if Starbucks made their own sodas, alright? Now, let me show you. Stardew, y'all. This is one.
We should
I
put
guess
Subway
so.
Surfer over this as
Over
we're-
this video?
Yeah,
No,
it
that's
works.
Not, no, dude. That's no one even plays that game anymore.
Well,
Nobody
I
plays
never
that game
played
anymore.
it.
I never played it.
You
Yeah.
think people are playing Subway Surfer? Now we need slot machine videos. I need slot machine videos. I need Pokemon card
Reviews.
yeah. The pack openings.
You know how they get me almost, and I swear to God, I'm just a big. I'm such a moron. Is those when they show the gameplay of a certain new phone game?
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever,
yeah, yeah.
And you're like, is he gonna make it?
Yeah.
Is he gonna make it? And then
Oh,
they fuck
the
it up.
dirty girl.
The,
There's
no,
like
the
a-
shooting where they're shooting like the zombie
Yeah,
hordes that
and you're
come,
like,
dude.
get it,
I'm
get
always
it,
like,
get
dude, you're not getting the 1,000 guns.
That's how they get you.
And I'm like, dude, I want to play this game so bad because I would win. I would win
Yes.
this game if I played it.
Yes. That's how they
pisses-
get
This
you.
is what we should be talking about.
Pisses
Dude.
me
Video
off.
game podcast. Video games are more
I think
interesting.
we're gonna
I've been playing
change-
Resident Evil. I played like fucking 4 of them,
Wait,
dude.
which one? Oh, you did. Which ones have you been
I
playing?
beat Resident Evil 7. I beat Resident Evil 4. I
Yep.
beat Resident Evil 2 last night.
Oh, nice.
And
2
I'm
is
about
great.
2 was awesome.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Why are you
dude.
playing 7 and then 4?
Because I started with 7, and it doesn't matter.
I
dude.
watched
It's not
him-
like movies.
I
It's
watched him
it's
play
different.
like good 6 hours of 7. I
Yeah,
think.
it
and
was
then-
awesome.
Yeah. it was
Okay,
great.
so
He's the
let's-
reason I'm not scared of video games anymore.
Yeah.
I was really scared.
I
of
helped
horror
guide him
games.
through because
And
I
then
said,
he
dude,
was
you gotta
laughing
play
at me
this.
when I was freaking out. I was going, and
You
he was
got-
laughing. I was like, okay, maybe it's okay.
Yeah, shit. I gotta try.
They're
that.
good.
Dang.
2 has Mr. X, right?
Yeah,
Which is
yeah.
awesome. That shit scares
So
me.
Catfish. You know, before we get into
What
it,
is the name of the movie? It's not
it's
called Catfish.
Unknown Sender.
Unknown Caller.
Unknown Sender. Unknown Caller. A Catfish High School.
Creamy.
I
I
can't
make
bel-
it creamy.
A creamy high school. But wait, do you know why they're called Catfish? Why it's called Catfish?
Because someone catfishes.
No.
Oh, why is catfishing the phrase
referred?
catfishing?
Yeah.
I
Why?
see.
What's the nomenclature?
I don't know
The
why.
etymology. Or sort of.
Because
It's because during the original documentary that guy did,
yeah,
there was a gentleman in the doc. Neve Schulman. In that documentary, yeah, there's a gentleman who refers to catfishing because apparently when you transport cod fish, you need to keep them active. So they'll place a catfish in with the cod to keep them on their toes.
Whoa.
And that's where the phrase catfish comes
That's actually fascinating, Ben. Thank you.
Yeah,
so
you're very
cod
welcome.
have feet.
Because I said keep them on their toes.
Yeah.
Keep them on their fins. You absolute
Nice.
piece of shit.
Yeah, yeah. What the fuck?
God
we
is
were
shit.
we were on a roll. That
God
was like
is-
he fucking.
They don't
Come
have
on,
feet.
man.
So
Got his ass.
I really enjoyed this, and I kind of knew because social media spoils everything.
I had no idea.
I remembered seeing the image of one of the women on there, and I was like, oh, okay.
Spoilers.
well,
Spoilers.
yeah,
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers are coming. But I had a couple of my favorite moments. I really liked early on that the kid Owen said, "Boys don't really have drama. We just play sports and have fun,"
Oh, I saw that bit.
which is a very true thing. Boy, are you looking at my thing?
I just disagree.
You'd think that boys do have drama?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially on their sports
Looking
teams.
at my notes.
Dylan's first note in big letters because it's the first note. You know, in Notes app, the first one is all in big letters. It says fucking horny. Horny spelled wrong with an EY.
Yeah, because that's how they spelled it in the show.
Oh, fucking horny, make it cream, which I guess is from the show.
I also liked-
Steve didn't watch it. He fell asleep, and then he's like, "Doesn't matter." So
I fell
anyway, go ahead.
asleep, yeah.
Go ahead. Let give Ben the floor.
At the 11-minute and 55-second mark, that's for you. I was doing timestamps.
Owen and I down to suck finger fuck.
And by the way, there's over 800 pages worth of text
Yeah.
if you printed them out, which they
Thousands.
did.
Wow.
My favorite text was Owen and I down to suck finger fuck.
yeah, that one was good.
I also loved that one of the cops was named Bill Chillman. Oh wait, no, that's the superintendent. His name is Bill Chillman. literal egghead. His head is shaped like an egg, and he's got a tiny little piece of poop for hair.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I really liked that. I really enjoyed him. I also felt like really bad for. I mean, you obviously feel bad for everybody involved, including especially, but including the woman who did it. I feel bad for her. But all of the embarrassing social media footage that they've got of these poor kids.
Yeah.
Why would these kids agree to do this?
And then they
shit?
also make them recreate it. They're like, make it
Walk
look
through the hall.
Yeah, make it look
they're
sad when
good-
you're receiving a
because-
text that you know is from your fucked up mom.
Everybody in the modern age wants to
It's
be
her
famous.
mom.
So I know that. I knew that. I saw. So I fell asleep. Girlfriend told me what happened, and that was what happened. So
There's so much more to it than that.
There's so much more.
I
to
mean,
it
it
than
really is. It's upsetting on a really deep level. You feel so bad for this girl, and
the mom,
no, the girl,
the young
that. Dude,
girl.
yeah, and her
Lauren.
pupils are all dilated. I'm like, something's wrong with
Oh,
her
I didn't
now
even
too.
notice that.
I love her more than anything.
You mean in like the modern day footage, like interview footage? Her pupils are dilated.
The whole time, and I'm just like, she's been zonked by the Munchausen mom. Unfortunately, cyber Munchausen is what it is
That's
for
what
sure.
they say. Yeah.
I mean, that has to be what it is, and
That is.
and
That's
then
what Bill
also-
Chillman
I
estimated.
know, but also like I think that woman is trapped in like the age, whenever something horrible happened,
She
where
was-
she's like trapped in the young age. She actually is kind of flirting with the kid.
She was sexually assaulted as a teen, and
Right.
I
Yeah.
agree with you that she's probably mentally stuck in that place.
Yeah, that's really sad.
But I think that obviously so many people have been traumatized in various ways, but you don't see them all acting out. I mean, obviously we don't know what's going on with everybody all the time, but for her to
I do.
act out in this way takes a special kind of crazy and fucked upness
of course,
that trauma
Cycle of-
alone does not warrant or excuse.
no, of course it doesn't
Yeah.
warrant or excuse, but it is cycle of abuse, which I feel like I've said on every single episode. Somehow I
Well,
say
that's-
cycle of abuse,
well,
but it's true.
I do think that
And
is
it's-
just what a lot of movies are about nowadays, because everyone's reckoning with that kind of shit. People are starting to like everyone's therapy, brained, pilled, whatever. Which is therapy's good. I'm not necessarily against therapy, but I do think it's made everyone speak a certain way. But I think it's interesting that so many movies about that. It's like in 25 years there will be like film. Well, if people are writing film scholarly books, they probably won't be. But if they are, they
Give me
would,
2 examples.
of people writing film scholarly books.
No, a fucking
scholarly
just pulling this out of your ass, dude.
Of
Cycle
cycle
abuse,
shit?
cycle of abuse movies.
Well, we talked about that with Honey Don't,
Saltburn.
right? We
Yeah.
talked about that with. I mean, I think some of the movies that I saw over at Telluride were kind of about that. Like Frankenstein, Hamnet are like about these like father-son things.
I believe you.
There's a lot of. I just think that's
Star
in the air.
Wars?
That's in the air.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Yeah, I'd say even
Everyone say
that.
Star Wars.
1, 2, 3.
Star Wars.
I said it's her Neanderthal ass DNA that made her do it before.
Oy vey.
The mom?
Good lord.
Before I knew what was going on.
I don't even know.
I saw the shape of her head and I said that's not her fault.
I thought that it was Adriana at 30.
Hey, I have Neanderthal DNA, dude. I did a 23andMe and I'm Native American.
when they showed the cousin Adriana at
Yeah.
35 minutes and 16 seconds, her face with the braces, I was like, oh, that's the one who did it. She's a brace face little chump nerd. But then that poor girl was like, it wasn't me. I didn't do it. I also at a certain point was like, maybe someone outsourced this harassment to China. Because some of the texts were in like Chinese broken English.
really funny.
And I'm just imagining like a Chinese guy smoking a cigarette in one of those fucking internet farms. Just like, oh, gotta clock in at the cell phone factory today. I got 4 hours harassing some white teenager in fucking Indiana.
Dude, make it.
Do you think that's how he
You
said
should make
it, or
it.
do
You
you
should
think he
make
said it
that.
a different way, man?
You should make that. Oh, God.
Oh, in a Chinese way?
No, don't.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
was really just anticipating
What do you
you
mean?
going
Time
into
to
it.
clock in.
No.
Yeah. This is that episode.
That was Japanese.
This is the.
I also when
Ben's
they
gonna
finally
get fired
outed,
from SNL in about a few years.
when they
When
finally
finally-
finally revealed the woman, and then they had her say, yeah, it was me, and then they cut to the reenactment of her fucking
Yes.
face
yeah.
just with the glow of the phone on her face. I'm like, God, this fucking lady,
Dude.
how do you agree to do?
Well, because she's nuts, man.
Yeah,
Did you see
what-
her? Sorry.
What's her life like now?
Well, I fucking have no idea. Man, she hangs out with her elderly parents.
Oh yeah,
And
The
she-
daughter still loves her, right?
yeah,
like-
but they haven't spoken or seen each other rather.
But then she also,
Oh,
when she compared it to drunk driving, was when I was like, she's still so ill. She was like, She was like, you guys do bad stuff.
Oh yeah.
And
You'll get drunk drive without getting
drunk
caught.
and drive and not get caught. I got caught. Everyone does bad stuff.
She's right.
She should just play Sims. That's what I thought during that. I was like, play Sims, bitch. Don't text your fucking daughter to kill herself, you stupid idiot. She's playing Sims in real life. She's telling that boy she's going to finger fuck him, whatever. What up, Steve?
Making me
I'm trying
creamy.
to make this show
Wait, hey,
something.
Hey,
at
why
least.
did we what's the deal with this? Why did we decide to watch this? Or why was this
Because
the thing?
it's the hottest thing on Netflix.
Because
right
Ben
now.
just said it while we were recording last time, and I said, sure.
Is it the hottest thing?
Yes.
I don't buy
Everybody's
that at all,
talking
dude.
about this thing.
I think you have a really interesting algorithm where you see like 4 people repeat it, and you're like, everybody's watching.
Yeah,
this.
you have some,
You're like,
yeah.
dude, everybody's so mad about Wuthering Heights
Everybody's-
using Charlie XCX. I'm like, literally.
I mean, I think War of the Worlds when we watched was a genuine sort of little cultural.
Sometimes
thing,
it takes
but-
a little bit.
I'm glad I watched it.
I'm glad we watched it too because I haven't watched a documentary in a while. It is also interesting when they have the people just kind of fake it leading up to the big reveal.
I know this is a documentary, but this is something different.
What do you mean?
A Netflix documentary, it's like
No,
just,
they're not real.
They're not That's not a. I wouldn't be like I watched a documentary.
That's
I mean,
why
I
didn't.
guess
That's why I didn't feel the urge to finish it after falling asleep.
because they
Gotcha.
take like a story that should be told in like a Dateline, like 30-minute thing or whatever, and they're just like, I don't know. They just recreate it. Documentary to me, they got to be doing
And they just get
investigations. They got to be whatever.
They just get stupid
documentaries, there's a
talking
lot
head
going on.
videos with like bland, like B-roll shit.
Yes,
that's like
but this
borderline.
story was interesting though.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Yeah.
I have been catfished twice.
Right.
The first time I was probably 17 years old, and
I got kind of catfished at 17 as well. But go ahead.
there was I don't even remember. It might have been MySpace. This really really hot like redhead, big boob, fucking bikini model looking woman starts friends me or something, and I was like,
This is awesome.
"Oh, this is awesome!"
This is awesome.
And we start talking.
What was her name? Do you remember?
God no, I don't remember.
Vanessa.
How-
Vanessa
Old
Sex.
young looking.
my age. She
Oh,
was
you're-
like a late teen, 17, 18, something like that.
Gross. Ooh, gross.
And she's like, she says that she's a model and lives in Arizona. And I was like, huh, that's interesting. Is there a lot of modeling you can do out in Arizona? And she's like, well, I go to New York and I go to Milan and I go to LA all the time, but I'm based out of Arizona. And I was like, oh, interesting. When are you going to be in LA next? Because I live in LA County. She's like, I'll be there in a couple weeks. And I was like, cool. So we're talking and talking and talking. And then the day comes when she's supposed to be coming to LA, and she's like, you won't believe this. I missed my flight, and now I've got to stay and all this stuff. And I thought, my little alarm bells are going off that something doesn't feel right here. And she's sending me photos of herself, and I'm like, okay.
Nude?
It's really her. No, not nude. And I was like, all right, all
Pulling a
right.
piece of paper said Ben Con.
I almost, well, I think I asked too. I was like, can you write my name on your hand?
Photoshop.
And you know how I finally figured it out? Because it was getting, it's been so long, but it was getting to a weird point where I was like, I got to know if this is real or not. And I had asked her, and she kind of got defensive, and I was like, whoa, wait. And I just Googled bikini models with red hair. And of course,
Oh my God.
there was a website that had like an entire archive of like every bikini model or something like that.
Nice.
And then I come to the redhead section.
That's awesome.
And there were only like 12, and I clicked through them, and then I found her. And her name was obviously completely different. She's based out of the UK. And I'm like, oh,
Out of the
no
UK?
fucking way. And then I messaged her or something, and I said, hey, how's
motherfucking-
she was supposed to be going to Paris or something. I was like,
Hey, bitch!
I was like,
how's fucking Britain?
no,
You fucking goddamn
it was,
bitch!
It was Paris. I was like, hey, how's Paris?
Ben's fucking
and
livid.
she's like, Paris is great. Oh my God, blah, blah, blah.
Oui.
But on this, the actual woman's social media, she's clearly in like the fucking London. And I go, that's weird, because I just saw this post of you that shows you're in London. And she's like, well, I am in London, but I'm going to be in Paris tomorrow. And I was like, your name isn't even the same.
You're telling
lady."
her?
I'm like, yeah, I still was giving, I don't know why I was like giving her out. And
Your
then
name doesn't match.
and then she just blocked me, and I was like, who
Oh.
the fuck was that?
What do you think was the reason? I suppose
I don't know,
No-
loneliness.
Yeah,
why does anybody do it?
Predator, fucking some kind of child predator, liked a young 17-year-old. You were talking to an old man.
You were 17, you think?
Possible.
Oh,
Yeah, I
for
was like
sure,
17.
for
Did
sure.
did you guys do any like kind of sex talk or anything?
Nope.
Phone sex?
Thank God.
There was a girl.
Text
It happened
sex.
to me at 17. It's not much of a story, but it was clearly some girl that I used to see's friend, and because she was like, "Hey, I want to be in touch with you," and I was like, "Oh, like we dated a while ago, but sure." And it was just over MySpace messaging. There's a
Matilda's
meowing cat
meowing.
right now.
Yeah, Matilda's
And then
meowing.
she was sending me photos that were of that girl, and I was like, "Cool." And then something just wasn't right, and I kind of, it was easy for me to be like, "Yeah, that was pretty disturbing." I did ask the girl. I was like, "Are we I asked her separately. I was like, "Are we talking?" She was like, "No." I was like, "Uh-oh."
I don't.
Uh-oh.
I don't think I've ever been catfished, but I have done some catfishing just for goofs and spoofs.
Let's
like,
hear it, Dan.
like
Dan.
when we were young, like when
credit.
in like middle school or whatever, like chat rooms were a thing.
Oh,
right? You know what I mean?
yeah.
So we would just go, like we would have like sleepovers, me and my buddies and whatever, and just get on chat rooms and like pretend to be like a hot girl or whatever and chatting to somebody, or like say we were
All the friends go to sleep. Steve's still doing it.
or we were like say, or
And then
we would
what?
like message
And
people
then
and
what?
say we were Bam Margera or something. I don't know,
Uh-huh.
just whatever, just stupid bullshit like that. Just like, and then like that was us hanging out, and then we'd go to bed.
Oh, there was a fake Raven Simone that I got her screen name, and we all thought we were talking to Raven Simone. We were so excited. We were like, "That's so Raven." She didn't even do anything weird. She was just,
I
had
just
a screen
remembered
name.
my first girlfriend's mom got
Was Raven's
catfished
mom?
hardcore. This poor woman. My girlfriend in high school, it was a little bit after that I got catfished. I was like 18 or 19. And my girlfriend goes, because her mom was divorced and single, and she was like a 45-year-old woman living in Long Beach. And my girlfriend's, I'll just call her Melissa, my girlfriend's name. Melissa was like, my mom's dating this new guy, but he doesn't live here. He lives in Egypt. And he's a famous pop star over there.
Oh,
And I
nice.
was like, whoa, that's fucking wild. And she's like, yeah, he's really, really into her. And he's like a little younger. He's in his late 30s. And I'm like, wait, how did they meet? And she's like, MySpace. And I was like, that's really... Because for a while I thought that Melissa was lying to me. But then the mom would talk about it. And the mom would post photos of him on MySpace. But she was the kind of... You know that genre of like MySpace mom photo with like the glitter and like the unicorns and the like lion and stuff. I'm just like, have a blessed day. Her entire shit was all that, and it were like photos of the guy just like with fucking aviators on, and it was like the love of my life, and it was like I love you, honey. And then what was
You think your
clearly
ex-husband was seeing that shit?
I don't
Just
know.
laughing his ass off?
I don't think so.
He did scammed by an Egyptian pop star.
But I just remember being like, why is this guy interested in your mom if he's just like a huge and he was a real guy. His name, I still remember, was Omri Diab. And he was a
Oh yeah, I remember.
he was
him.
a major pop star. And I was like, something's off about this. Someone is lying to someone. They're lying to me or for whatever reason. And yeah, I just kind of concluded, I'm like, oh, this poor woman is getting catfished like fucking crazy. And she just has no, what do you call that? Media literacy,
so
social
sad.
media literacy to be able to tell that like, this ain't the guy.
Did anything happen?
I don't think
They
so.
lived
I don't
happily
think she
happily
ever
ever
sent
after.
money to him. I hope not. I don't think she ever went out there. They would talk on the phone and stuff. She said.
She sent money to
Went out there to
Oh,
Egypt.
God, I
She for
hope
sure
not.
sent money to
I
him.
really fucking hope not. But
I'm not getting paid for my stadium gig until tomorrow.
I need $5,000 to float me until then. I'm good for it. But so the other time that I got
Dude, you
catfished-
asked for it. You asked for foreign voices. You said, I
Yeah.
want you guys to do foreign
There's
voices.
nothing wrong with doing we're not being. There's a difference between doing an impression and being racist about it.
The reason he feels like that about us doing it is because he's the racist, sexist,
Yeah.
homophobe.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys
love
want to hear
calling
the
you
other
stuff like
story
that.
about me getting catfished?
No, not really.
What? Yes.
It's only a 40-minute.
Have you ever heard of Yes and? Have you ever heard of that?
I don't
Steve's
subscribe
on
to that.
stage at an improv show, and
Dude,
it's
look
like,
how pathetic he is with his water. He's fucking thirsty.
That Glenn Close shit, dude.
You're not even holding the mic. Dude,
Jesus Christ. Give
Alright,
him
go
the
ahead.
mic back. He's got to have it. I'm picturing.
She's Gotta Have It, directed by Spike Lee, a director we're going to talk about later.
You wish,
I'm
dude.
imagining Steve in an improv show, and someone's like, "I'm just a poor farmer who's trying to setting it up," and Steve's like, "No, you're not.
No, you're not. You're an astronaut.
Yeah.
Fuck
No,
you, you're an
not-
astronaut.
Yeah,
You're an astronaut with a drinking problem."
when you're doing the meatball thing with Phil. Remember Phil and Amila? I was like, do no but. And you guys
yeah.
kept doing no but, and it was very funny.
Yeah.
You're like, no, but I actually got to do this. And they're like, no, but I'm gonna go over here.
So I was I was like 28, and this was like close to. It was about 10 years ago. I was 27. 20. Let's call it 28, and I was in the midst of a very rough breakup, and that was my fault completely. And I was in the middle of kind of a psychotic episode, truly. And I had this person reach out to me via Instagram DM claiming to be a woman, saying that she knew like all of my skeletons in my closet and knew intimate details where I was like, how the fuck do you know this? And she said that her source was some other person who had like talked about it on Twitter, because it's just, that's all you need to know. But I was like, you're revealing that you know a lot more than what could have possibly been a thing out there. And like my ex or something. And I started to very quickly think that it was my ex.
Mm-hmm.
And trying to like get more information out of me, because my ex at the time did not believe anything that I said, rightfully so. But I
love these. I was in the wrong. Rightfully so.
Well, yeah. I mean, what am I going to...
Adds these little things at the end
Yeah.
that show growth.
Yeah.
but
he's grown. Ben's grown.
So basically, this person was kind of making me scared, because I'm like, how do they know all this stuff? Are they getting information from me and are going to like, I don't know, fucking tweet about it or something? Because, I had like a Vine following at the time, and I don't know. And I started to put pieces together about the questions that they were asking and the way that they were so interested. I was like, there's no way a stranger is this interested in talking to me. I'm talking for hours, into the like early morning hours. And so this all happened over the course of like 2 or 3 days. I was like, I figured out a way to trap them.
Uh-huh.
Did they have pictures or anything? Sorry, did
No.
you say this? That you
They
never
did
saw
not.
what it...
No. I figured out a way.
text?
This is going to be a little bit of a dark story, but just listen. I was doing this to try to set a trap, because I was very depressed, and I had suicidal ideation that I had talked about with my ex a little bit. And this person was talking to me, and I was telling them the same. I was like, I'm feeling fucking... And I was, to an extent, I was really fucking in a bad place. And I sent a couple messages that were basically, that weren't true, but I was trying to lure this person out by making it appear that I was imminently going to kill myself. And within minutes of me sending those messages about me imminently killing myself, my brother happened to text me, and he was like, "Hey man, what's going on? You okay? Like, I'm just checking in." Damn. And I was like, "Why did you just send me that message?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "'Cause mom told me that you're like depressed," which was true.
Detective Toilet on the case.
And why Detective Toilet?
You're just I don't know. You're Mr. Toilet. Mr.
Oh,
Toilet?
yeah. I was, yeah. And it's just totally psychotic, all of this.
How close was this around to the baseball day with us?
It was around the same few months, I think.
That's
It's all a
funny
blur.
story,
But so I asked my brother, I was like, why? And I didn't think it was him for sure, but I was like, why did you just reach out to me? And he goes, "'Cause mom told me that you're depressed." And I said, "Did my ex," because they had each other's numbers, I was like, "Did my ex just reach out to you? Like just now? Did she call you or text you?" And he goes, "I'm not telling you that. You need to like this, you got to get better, man." And I was like, "You don't understand. I agree. Yes. But I'm doing something right now."
I love that.
I couldn't begin to explain to him what was going
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
because it
'cause
was it was gonna sound psycho,
Yeah,
because it
yeah,
was,
yeah.
but it was also like,
You're gonna get 5150.
but I was also like, someone is fucking with me, and I need to figure out who it is. And I said, "Please, as my brother, I am begging you. I just need to know one way or the other. I will explain everything later," which I believe I did. But he was like, "No, she didn't. there. And I was like, why did you say there? Are you just appeasing me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, please just tell me. And he said, no, it wasn't. And I was like, okay, fuck me. And right around the same time, I was like, I gotta go for a walk. And I put on some music. One of the songs that came on shuffle was a 9 Inch Nails song, and I posted that on my story.
You don't remember which one?
No, it wasn't Hurt. Little did I know.
Come on, you gotta say.
I don't
wanna
remember
make that
which
joke
one.
again.
Little did I know this song is about suicide.
Right.
And then my ex called me, and she's like, in a panic, "What are you doing? Where are you?" And I was like, "I'm going for a walk." Why? And she goes, I was like, "Why are you calling me right now? What happened? Why are you worried? All of it. This is weird. What have I done to make you think I'm worried?" Thinking that I've got her. Okay, I know it's you because I sent those photos or those messages.
Okay. You got her. You caught her. You caught her.
Because then
red-handed.
she goes,
No,
you
just 'cause the
posted.
song, yeah.
She goes, you posted a song about suicide.
Was
you
it
idiot.
off the album The Fragile?
I don't remember
She
what song.
She
it was.
wouldn't have fucking.
You
She
don't
got
know.
got. She got got.
I have no.
So
then-
it was
Protect
her.
the toilet.
I don't know.
Case.
I
Case
never
closed.
found out.
You never found out.
I
Yes,
never
you
found
did.
out who it was.
I think it was
we
her.
know it was you, motherfucker.
No, not motherfucker.
I can say whatever I want, dude.
No. She's a lovely woman.
I know
Lovely
it was
person.
you, lovely woman.
person. We don't want to get
She's
anybody
a
closer
woman.
to guessing who she is.
Lovely
No,
person.
There,
that-
nobody's gonna. Anyway, I never found out who it was, and man, I remember a friend came over that afternoon.
Figures out who it was. I never figured out who
I
it
never
was.
figured out who it was, but a friend came over that afternoon, and I was like Charlie Day in the fucking meme
Yeah.
with the strings. I was like, yo, it was good times.
That's the
But
sound you
that's I think that dovetails into this where there is something to be said for certain people with especially obsessive tendencies. Social media is fucking heroin. It's like the worst kind of poison that can feed into paranoia and delusion and
Certainly.
false realities, and you can just spin yarns. And not saying that that's what this woman did, because she was clearly just like horny for Owen, the kid, the boy,
Oh,
Well,
we're
I think
talking
her
about the
main
show
thing
now?
was
protecting her daughter,
no.
making
No,
herself
she-
needed.
She wanted to be needed.
Yeah.
And she
And
wanted
then
to
she got
be a
caught
kid
up-
again or whatever.
You
She
can't
wanted to be a
talk about it, dude.
teenager.
You didn't see this shit.
Well, I'm going off what you guys said. That's what I'm saying.
And
it's that
she
easy.
Got caught up, she got
It's
caught
that
up in The
easy.
Sims. I'm telling you, dude. She
Yeah.
was like, "This is actually fun as fuck." She's like, that girl's being blamed. That little, you know, she was thinking crazy
Yeah.
shit.
The fact that she had gotten fired from her job and for like a year,
Yeah,
more than a year, every day,
Yeah.
it was her job.
yeah.
Like texting her daughter and these other kids the most awful, not only just like mean, hurtful things,
Didn't
but insanely graphically horny things to like a 13, 14-year-old
it's
boy and
fucking
girl.
disgusting. Yeah,
The creamy, like, he's going to
Stop.
finger
You
me.
think
Yeah.
you think she was getting off on like
A little
bit.
sexually?
A little bit, maybe.
She
Sexually?
for sure was like
They-
masturbating.
they made
to
her
this shit.
recreate it. They made her
Dude.
sit in front of the computer, and they had all these windows.
They
up
made
or
her
whatever.
recreate masturbating? Do it? I missed that part. I fell
you
asleep,
missed the
I
part
fell
where
asleep right
she-
before that part.
she,
Okay.
I'm so
Well,
lightheaded right now.
Me too. I'm super lightheaded. Okay, here's perfect timing. We're gonna switch it up. We're gonna throw it to the little short that Steve made while he was at Telluride.
Yeah.
Because he said he was gonna make a video.
no, I didn't do that.
Hear the text, and here it is.
I didn't do that.
Why didn't you do that, Steve?
Because
You're the text saying you were gonna do
guys
that.
FaceTimed me. So I thought that was it. That was all we needed.
We thought that you were going to do like a Steve
Funny
trip
video.
to Telluride.
Yeah, yeah, he
And it
said
was
he
going
was
to be like
going
5 or
to-
6 minutes of like,
No.
here I
Yeah.
am, we're watching the movie.
Yeah,
I
he
didn't
said
do
he
that.
was
Love
going
this
to do
movie.
that.
Hate this woman. Hate this woman.
I
Hate this
did-
woman director.
I did a one. No, I like some of my favorite filmmakers that I've named on the show have been
Yeah,
women.
well,
I
Melissa
got binders full of women directors that I like.
That's a great reference.
That's my what's his
The-
name? What was
the-
fuck his name? The guy who ran against Obama. Mormon.
Glove
Mitt Romney. Mitt
Glove
Romney.
Romney.
Yeah, Glove Romney. Remember he said they were saying you don't have any
I
women,
remember.
blah, blah, and he said I got binders full
I'll
of them.
bet you $10,000 that I know a woman.
I like to throw that out.
Yeah.
I like that reference.
I have to pee. Can I pee and then we'll come back
Sure,
and do
sure,
highest
sure,
to
sure, sure.
Yeah,
lowest?
we need a reset for sure.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Everything's going my way. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. say Mr. Tan, Mr. Sweat, Mr. Suicide. Did you hear me say that?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Mr. Tan, Mr. Sweat, Mr. Suicide.
I'm gonna go frame by frame.
Tan clothing. I'm not really a tan person. I'm
gonna go frame by frame and get rid of these sweat stains.
Listen, by the way, folks, I just have to. We're back from pee break.
Back from pee break. I didn't pee.
Listen, I just have to say, I'm not proud or happy of that very bleak moment in my life. I don't think that that's a good thing that I did, but you know, desperation and whatnot, and it's very embarrassing. But you know, you share a story anyway. Steve, you wanted to talk about Salo.
I don't think you did anything really that wrong. You were just trying to figure out who was Catfish. Yeah, Salo.
Salo.
No, I just was gonna say, very funny that you guys watched that.
Mm-hmm.
I would have enjoyed watching it with Ben. It was a good episode.
You wouldn't have. He was
He was like
tired.
miserable. Yeah.
He literally got gray.
It drained all the
Yeah, he
energy
looked
out of
great.
me.
I've only seen the movie once, but Pasolini, Paolo Pasolini, is a great director. I like him a lot. And I think, Ben, if you had honestly seen other movies by him,
Mm-hmm.
you would not have been like, this guy's a sicko pervert or
Right.
whatever. Like he has this trilogy of life, the Decameron, the Arabian Nights, and I can't remember the last one. Doesn't matter.
I believe you.
Canterbury Tales.
I don't think that he's. I still remember the opening line of Canterbury Tales. Wander up the shore suit.
Yeah.
Ruta marcha persa to the ruta.
Yeah.
And bather every vin in switch liqueur.
This is a side note, but I'll tell you right, there was like 4 movies about Hamlet. There was Hamnet, there was Hamlet, there was King of, there was maybe 3, but
King of Ham.
and I found myself very surprised that I knew the to be or not to be speech, like still had it memorized in my head very well from like memorizing it in high school in English class. So just pat myself on the back for that. But
Highest.
well, no, but hold on. I also wanted to say that I'm surprised that you guys didn't bring up Epstein stuff with Salo.
We talked about it during it.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's like such a clear,
Yeah.
the rich and powerful fascists, whatever, are like that kind of shit
It's
is
just
still
real.
around
It's
and
just
real.
real,
Yeah.
I said, I bet you he watched this movie and likes it and thinks it's like
is
funny.
great.
Yeah,
He
probably.
probably would watch that shit.
I also think, to be totally honest with you,
So me.
I think the movie unlocks a little bit if you kind of go, this is funny. Like it's obviously the most fucked up thing in the world, but it's also like there's a sick and twisted humor to it.
Of course.
And I guarantee Pasolini thought it was like that movie in particular feels like something that was heavily inspirational to John Waters. You know what I mean? Like the sort of
I mean, I get joy from watching it. I get joy from watching him go, yeah,
like this like provocation of trash and
I
like
love
whatever. Yeah,
provocations.
Yeah.
So highest to lowest.
Anyway, yeah,
It
on
is
to
a
highest to
Spike
highest
Lee-
to lowest. Is that
Highest
what we said?
to lowest.
It's
It
a
is
Spike Lee joint.
King David, now ain't this something? I got your full attention now, huh? You finally listening to me.
Somebody's got Trey.
What do you mean
Somebody's kidnapped our son.
It's a Spike Lee joint. It's got the classic like dolly where the actor's on the dolly
I love
and he's
that
like
shit.
moving at
So
you,
good.
but he's on the balcony of this awesome. It's got to be the best apartment I've ever seen.
Oh
in
no,
New
I thought it
York.
was ugly, and I think that's part of the point. It's like this, like the
view
sky
of the skyline.
The skyline of New York looks like ugly now. I think like because it's like all these newer glass. Like
I think Steve's right.
I think that's kind of part of the maybe unintentionally part of the movie. I don't know. So, well, Ben, okay, tell me what you thought of the movie.
I
know-
thought
know-
it was fine. I give it like a 700 out of 1,000. I give it a thumbs up. I
Oh,
also
what
give
did we-
Catfish like
Yeah.
a 850 out of 1,000 and a thumbs up.
Ben or Dylan.
Whoa.
I give the documentary itself like a 450 out of 1,000, but I find
Sideways thumb?
story, it was interesting. Well, it's worth watching.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
It's cautionary
I
tale.
give
but
it.
don't
it's
trust
not
your
like-
I
mom.
give
it's
it a
not like-
thumbs down and a big comfy pillow because I fell asleep.
Nice.
So, highest to lowest, there were. I mean, I kind of get it, but there were so many gratuitous shots of his artwork, in his his house.
A lot of Basquiat's in there.
A lot
I
of
think,
just
yeah.
like look at all of this cool artwork that
Well,
I've
no,
sourced.
he's making fun of, like,
Well, so that's what I think. So okay, this is a bizarre.
Show how out of touch he was.
I think there's part of that because remember the fuck. Okay, dude, I thought this was such
damn
a.
it, I really should have
Yeah.
watched it.
You'll
'cause
you'll see it.
Well,
You'd probably have a lot to say, and I think we might be in alignment. To be honest, I mean, I don't know. I thought this was such a strange movie. And on Letterboxd, I said it was maybe Spike Lee's Megalopolis.
Oh yeah,
kind of.
Unk Cinema is what people are calling it.
Unk Cinema.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I was gonna bring this up with the Cohen thing, but we didn't. Whatever. That was a fucking mess.
Unk
I didn't.
Cinema.
But there's something that I like with some of these older, statesman directors, elder statesman directors, like called late style. There's something called late style, which is like
Tarantino's worst nightmare.
Yeah, it's Tarantino. Yeah, exactly right. It's why, but like I am really interested in late style, and it's one of the things that I really love Clint Eastwood as a director, and I think his movies has like some late style in some of his movies where I don't really know how to describe it. Some of it is like it's a little lazy, like they're getting older, and but I find it very interesting. Anyway, whatever.
Scorsese's late style isn't talked about enough to me.
No, but
I really, to me, is super hit and miss. Silence is like the peak of his late style.
Silence is incredible. I think he's got some real late style going on in The Irishman, in a good way, in my opinion, and that's like about late style, in a way. But yeah, I mean, I think this is so it's just a weird movie. I think it doesn't really work in any way, shape, or form, but it is kind of an interesting thing to look at if you're like a fan of Spike Lee and and
I'm a big fan of the original movie.
Yeah, High and Low is great. Although I haven't watched it in a really long time, so I couldn't remember how much. This feels like this new one, the Spike one, doesn't feel like it's like kind of about the class aspect, but also kind of not, which is what's fascinating about it because. So Denzel Washington plays this rich music producer guy, and it just feels like he is Spike Lee a little bit, and it's like this older rich guy wrestling with like legacy, online culture. Like there's some cancel culture little tidbits in there. There's some like what is social media? How are they reacting to this or that? There's like. Feels like a movie about rich people problems where you actually don't get a lot of like point of view from the low person, which is A$AP Rocky. And it just really kind of writes him off. And this is the same premise in High and Low, the Kurosawa one, but it's like Jeffrey Wright plays essentially Denzel's driver.
He's so great and beloved.
He's great. I love him. And he's a good character, but the whole plot is that they think that their son got kidnapped and is being held for ransom, but then it turns out that there was a mix-up and the kidnappers kidnapped Jeffrey Wright's son, who is like works for the family, but is also a family friend. They're like family, but they're not family. And so there's a whole moral dilemma in this that I do find baffling because it's kind of like so shitty and so like rich person. Because initially when they think it's their son, they're like, we're going to pay the ransom no matter what, whatever.
$17.5 million.
$17.5 million. And then when they find out it's not their son, he's like, yeah, I'm not going to pay it. And Jeffrey Wright's like, brother, like, come on, man. Like, you were just going to do it. And he's like, yeah, I don't think I can do it, man.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's interesting, but it's so weird. The first half of the movie is really dull, like really dull, and bizarre. And then the second half gets like basically when starting from the scene where they do the money drop on the train on the subway. And they're heading uptown. I think they're heading from Greenpoint, not Greenpoint. Fort Greene. They're heading from Fort Greene, which is where Spike Lee's production company is. Which he always loves to do that kind of stuff. And going up to Yankee Stadium, so there's like all these Yankee people on the train, and they even do this weird part where one of the guys looks directly at the camera and says like "fuck Boston" or whatever, like directly in the camera. Very Spike Lee goofiness like that, but. But that scene is kind of cool. It's interesting. There's a weird part where it's like it's all also happening during a Puerto Rican celebration day that has Rosie Perez in it. So it's like this weird like call to Rosie Perez obviously being in Do the Right Thing. Very goofy, but the movie, I don't know. It's just so weird. It seems to be like, but speaking of the neo-lib shit, right, where it's like in their house they have these. They're very rich. It's this glass house that they can look down on all the people. He has like a Kamala Harris picture up on the wall. His son has it in his bedroom. Yeah. It's just it feels out of touch, but in an interesting way.
That's an interesting perspective. I did not think of it that way.
And you don't really, and it's like there's a level of this music producer guy being part of the culture that made a certain kind of rap and a certain kind of rapper culture prevalent,
That
but then
Spike Lee doesn't like.
but that the movie doesn't like basically disregards. Like
Yeah.
that's the ultimate place that the movie goes, because we're getting into spoiler territory. A$AP Rocky wants to be a rapper.
As soon as possible, Rocky.
Yeah. And he
Thank you, Dylan.
and he gets whatever. At the end of it, he fucking gets punched and beaten by Denzel or whatever, silly. And then at the end, Denzel listens to this singer that his son wanted him to listen to sign to his new label or whatever, his new record company. There's all this money, music business shit going on.
My favorite thing, it's really going to contrast with your lengthy opinion there.
Yeah.
Is
well, I'm the only one talking.
you get a lot of Denzel classic.
He's doing some. He does great stuff.
The lip thing where
yeah. He bites his lip on the side and it goes at it's. But it's. I mean, I love Denzel. He's one of the most watchable actors in the entire world.
I love him.
Yeah,
I loved his interviews during this where he's like, I don't watch movies.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't give a fuck about movies.
And he's like,
so weird.
And talking about cancel culture and everything. Yeah, it's awesome.
I
don't give a fuck.
That reminds me. We have everybody wanted to know. Everybody's been talking about it. Everybody's been clamoring, asking LeBron James what his 4 favorite films are.
Man.
And for some reason, it's for DraftKings, I guess. And he's standing there with Kevin Hart, who sold his soul to DraftKings. Kevin Hart.
Sure.
He's just constantly sign up for DraftKings. Throw your money away, throw your life away, develop an addiction.
He's for sure a gambling addict.
Oh yeah,
and they're just giving him money he can gamble with.
But
awesome.
LeBron James's favorite 4 films are Goodfellas,
sure,
Coming to America, which is such a fucking great movie,
sure,
Gladiator, and The Godfather Part 1 and 2.
Nice.
And I just thought that was an interesting caveat going with. That was useless.
Because of what? Because of
because Denzel hates
people are involved. I don't really understand, dude. What's the fucking connection? Oh yeah, a black guy made this movie. Other black guy has an opinion on movies. That's
just
the fucking thing.
The fact that
it was
what
happened.
It was recent. We're talking about movies.
You just wanted to fit that in, and you
were. I'm sorry. You were at the tail end of an
sorry.
I just want to hear the
It just
final
ends
thing.
with this like classical singer singing, and like that's the way of the music that he wanted to get back to.
Back on top.
Not like shitty from the streets rap.
Mumble rap.
And so it's just, but like it's so fascinating and out of touch and weird and kind of, and I don't know. It's just a bizarre movie. I mean,
I've heard he's had conservative opinions vocally and in his films about rap for a long time.
But it's so weird because he comes from this era that the rap was so integral into some of his earlier movies.
But it was different back
But
then.
he was saying that it was about like
struggle and
and it was intelligent and.
No, I think that's true. And now it's just about, but it's now it's about money. And now it's about getting rich, and that's kind of part of the point where it's like A$AP Rocky has kind of a little speech at the end where he's like,
I'm the biggest
he's in
streamer
prison.
out there.
He gets in prison. He's like, yo, I'm giving you the opportunity to sign me on your record label, and I'm huge now because like he got to. It's kind of like King of Comedy, where it's like he's in prison now, and now he's more famous than he ever could have been, and he's like, my music's blowing up. I'm like the most streamed artist on whatever the fuck. I don't think they ever named Spotify.
Everywhere. Worldwide, I've got over 1 billion streams in the last week.
Yeah. And he's like, nah, it's not the kind of music that I'm interested in. Denzel says this, and then A$AP Rocky's music, man, fuck, it's about the money. So it's like that's the thing. But then it's so funny because the guy that we're supposed to identify with the most is this rich asshole who he does eventually say, yeah, we'll give the 7.5 ransom for your son. But it just, in my mind, I'm like, it just takes him so long to come to that conclusion and think, yeah, it's just it's a very weird movie.
I gotta see it.
Yeah.
Also, I think I'm on Spike Lee's side.
It's interesting. It's interesting.
The cops being so not argumentative, but clashing with
the Jeffrey Wright character.
It's so weird. And then also Spike Lee's choice in music, the score for all. There's like this theme score throughout all the like chase scenes that feels just like.
Yeah, it is a funny score. I kind of liked it in parts. In some parts,
it kind of worked, but for the rest, I was like, "This is tonally so off."
Yeah,
it doesn't quite. I don't know.
But anyway, I think it's a weird movie, but I think it's worth checking out.
Video game
There's a
music.
really great scene, like the best scene of the movie is a scene where him and A$AP Rocky finally confront each other toward the end before A$AP Rocky goes into jail. And apparently this was improvised, which is also hilarious because it just means the script was like not very interesting, and this is the best part, and it's the most interesting part that was improvised, where they basically start rapping back and forth to each other, and Denzel's just rhyming and laying down, rhymes, and they're having this conversation, and it's really good, and it felt very Spike Lee-ish in a great way, and like the best way, and it was like, okay, that's the Spike Lee that I know and love a little bit, but
Do you think Denzel was supposed to be Dr. Dre? Basically a Dr. Dre, right?
I heard like Jay-Z.
Oh, Jay-Z.
Well, I don't know.
I think it's in that vein. At one point he wears Beats by Dre headphones,
They're
which
gold,
may
gold-plated, too.
be owned by Apple. Do you guys know?
They are owned by Apple. He famously bought it from Dr. Dre for $1 billion.
Okay, yeah, which is it's all funny. There's I said this with War of the Worlds. I find the movie a failure, but this is it's an interesting cultural document or whatever to kind of be like, I don't know, to study, I guess, whatever.
Well, to wrap it up,
We're wrapping it up.
yeah, we're at an hour, dude.
I think the podcast is too short, but whatever.
It's just right.
What? Okay, so
you guys have favorite Spike Lees? Then we can wrap it up.
yeah, I like the Do the Right Thing.
Yeah.
It's,
You have a favorite Spike Lee, Dylan?
Because I love hot New York and just tensions rising.
Yeah.
I haven't seen enough. I love Do the Right Thing. I've seen a handful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Malcolm X is great. Malcolm X is
wanted to see
really
that. I haven't
incredible.
seen it.
Probably, maybe my favorite, and then Do the Right Thing.
I watched After Hours
Mm-hmm.
per your recommendation this week, and I enjoyed it. I was
Not my recommendation. I just said it was like.
Oh. My friend Shane recommended it. After listening, shout out to Shane, last week, he said, I think you'll really like it. And I felt bad because I texted him like, God, this is stressing me out.
Yeah, that's exactly
but
the
I
shit
liked
that you said
it.
you hate.
Yeah.
I did like it because it does have a kind of happy ending, and it's funny, and
You think it
I
does?
enjoyed it. And the guy reminds me of you. He looks like you, kind of.
Oh.
Yeah.
Griffin Newman. Yeah, he's got the same
Griffin Dunn?
hair.
Uh,
Oh yeah, Griffin. What did I say?
Griffin Newman?
Oh fuck, that's the
both
that's the
guys
Blank
actually
Check
in the
podcast
beginning
guy.
when he's helping the word processor guy. Both of those guys are very Dylan. So what are we gonna watch next week?
I don't really know what's coming out. I was gonna say it'd be a funny. There's these two movies, little small movies, but maybe that's not good for the fucking numbers. Called Splitsville and The Threesome, that are both like threesome open
Oh
relationship
yeah,
movies.
Splitsville's that new movie coming
That
out.
could be kind of fun to dig into
does
both of
Splitsville come
those.
out?
I want to
Well,
watch
they're
more
out.
bullshit. I
They're
want to
out
watch
right now.
Loqueesha.
Oh yeah, let's watch Loqueesha.
We're watching Loqueesha.
We're watching Loqueesha.
Hell
So everybody, we're gonna be watching
hate
the 2019.
Why can't we watch good movies?
We will. We'll watch
It's
both.
fucking boring to hear you talk about them, dude.
Yeah, and also it's not a big. We gotta. Yeah,
That's
let's
so mean.
let's watch. Let's
sorry.
watch
I
Loqueesha.
don't really mean it. I find it interesting.
We're gonna watch.
Loqueesha is going to be
Awesome.
It's
Well,
gonna be
we're
so
giving-
bad.
Loqueesha and one of Steve's
something
picks.
else
Yeah.
or something. I don't know. Dude.
No, Splitsville. Let's do Splitsville and Loqueesha.
There might be something
Yeah,
else. coming
sounds
out.
good, man.
Oh, I'm surprised we also didn't watch Conjuring, the new Conjuring.
He's
I don't know if
afraid.
we want to
He's
watch.
afraid.
I am afraid.
Oh,
He's afraid. The way he really kind of brushed over it, I was like,
Pussy
we could
ass
watch
bitch.
Conjuring. He's like,
It's interesting to me that there's this entire series
Yeah,
out
fucking
there
pussy.
that people like and watch and have been following, and
That's
the
evil.
story, and I'm like, it's not even in my. It's not even on my radar.
The
Are
last
you
one was
afraid
like
of scary movies?
I
He
don't
is,
like gore. I don't like anything like that. And I know scary movies aren't part of that, but like I like where they not show don't tell, but like I like The Thing. That's like my favorite scary movie.
right.
But
yeah,
The
you've said that in
Conjuring,
every
it's all
episode.
just like quiet. It's all jump scare shit to me. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't want jump scares.
No, the
Do you
first,
fall for every single one?
Sometimes.
first two.
Dude, we gotta see a scary movie.
First two are pretty good. The last one before this new one was like borderline like Catholic Church propaganda. It was crazy shit. The movies like believe in everything that they're saying, which is very funny to me. But I don't know. We don't have to watch it. I don't really care. I guess I don't fucking have any say about in anything.
I
anyway.
heard the set was actually cursed. I heard they have like an exorcist that goes and not kidding.
I believe it.
That they like hire him just in case because the production sometimes they experience like fucked up shit.
Well, there's all those great stories from the old horror movies. Like they talked about like what's it called?
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist or what's the
Haunted
kid one?
House?
The Omen. Like people from the set of The Omen like actually died in weird
Yeah.
ways, like after making the movie or whatever.
Yeah,
I
but
always
you know
love
something?
those kind of legends.
People die and have cursed things happen to them on movies of all genres. It's not. It's
Yeah, of
not. It's a
course.
confirmation bias.
Of
I think.
course.
I'm a skeptic.
Let's make a secret documentary where we haunt Ben. We like set up cameras in his house. And we haunt him and see what happens. I would love to see that.
I should make stuff. I've had spooky things happen to me in previous.
Don't tell any.
apartments.
I don't want to hear a story
It's
about
just
it.
it's
Not right
not
now.
anything,
No, I don't. Yeah, I
but-
don't
Your
wanna hear it.
floating bong, dude.
Yeah. Okay. So wait, what the
That's
fuck is
it.
Loqueesha even on?
Shut up, dude.
I don't know. We'll find
We'll
it on
find it.
YouTube or on.
Is it out? Are we sure that it's out?
Yeah, it
already?
came out in 2019. It's about a white man on like a conservative radio station.
Well, it's a white man that they're like, you should start a show, and then it's like not a hit, and then he pretends to be a black woman, and it's a hit.
Right. It's about
And he
identity
does
politics.
the whole
blah,
movie
blah,
is
blah.
him going, sister, like pretending to be a black woman named Loqueesha.
This is just a
It's
minefield of an
awful.
episode that we're getting ourselves into. With Ben,
it
Ben in
does
this
remind
chair,
me-
it's gonna be a fucking.
Just speaking of pretending to be a black woman, I think that would also behoove us to maybe reference or watch Juwanna Man, which I love. Tommy Davidson and some other guy.
Sure.
Yeah,
and some-
my mom. We walked out of that movie. We saw it at the.
Juwanna Man?
We walked out. My mom said, "Do you want a refund?" She kept saying that all night.
That's fine.
Do you want a refund? Do you want to walk out?
That's
My
pretty
brothers and
funny.
I
She's
probably
awesome.
have seen Juwanna Man 8 to 10 times because it was one of those movies that would always be playing on Comedy Central.
My brothers and I have seen it 12 to 13 times, I think.
We've also seen, what was the movie with Justin Long where he's in college? He starts his own college.
There's two.
Accepted.
There's two
Accepted.
people listening.
My brothers and I, well, my younger brother would always, whenever Accepted was on, he'd always just be laying there watching Accepted to the
Accepted?
point where it became like a meme between my brothers and I, where if Nate was watching TV,
That's awesome.
my brother Sam
People
would be
love
like, "Are you
memes
watching
between 4
Accepted?"
people.
Shut up. All right. So long, everybody.
That's it. What's okay? I don't
Yeah,
know.
No, Steve has one more
Loqueesha.
thing to say.
No, I just always feel so slight to me. It's just not. We just don't get into the weeds on shit. I just want to get into the weeds.
We did get into the weeds. What are you even talking about?
I don't know. Dude.
We got way into the weeds on the catfish. I told some we all shared some catfish stories. You pretended to be a little girl in chat rooms on AOL.
Yeah, I was catching predators. I'm always leaving this and going, okay, I guess that's
Ask
it.
the audience, dude. Say, leave a comment if this shit's slight. Say, this shit's slight.
It's
Hey,
also
is the
tough because, Steve, you got to remember, it's got to be a dialogue. You can't, if you want to do a thing, you should make a
Ooh,
video.
Yeah, well, have something to say, Ben.
I,
You fucking.
I
cunt.
had.
Well, no, you don't leave
I was
room for
like,
anyone.
yeah, on the soundtrack was
Yeah,
weird.
and Denzel did a funny thing with his lip. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
it's true, man. I'm not a fucking cinephile. Someone
UPS guy here. Let's bring him in.
By the
He'll have
way,
more
someone got really mad at me on Twitter.
about what?
The Austin Butler thing.
Oh, yeah.
They thought that the whole thing was AI generated. The guy was like,
I don't think he
did you
thought
really
that."
did you really use generative AI to fake an interview with Austin Butler? And I was like, it's me. It's just a face. There's
yeah, but
no-
he just saying just using it in general is
Somebody in the comments
Yeah,
said it
that's
was
wrong.
gross or something.
Oh,
or
really?
Those people-
ignorant.
those people need to. Oh yeah, that was like Austin Butler fan.
Yeah,
for
Austin
20
Butler
years.
Yeah,
fan
yeah.
124.
Those people need to chill out because there's a difference between using generative AI and truly creating something that doesn't exist versus supplementing an impression with a face filter.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah, for sure,
Give
for
me a
sure,
break.
for sure.
But I hear you, Steve. I think that as we progress with this, there will be many more opportunities to kind of explore those deeper things. But I think that you're also overthinking it. I think we did a fine job today.
I don't
think that
we-
I give this episode a 900 out of 1,000.
I don't think we.
Wow.
Wow,
Yeah.
and it's a thumbs up.
I think it's a
Wait,
thumbs up.
Ooh, should that be
I
a
give
new
it a
thing where we?
650, which compared to I think last time was about a 480. First one was about a 450, and the second one was about a 380. So this
All right,
might
we're
be
making
might be the
progress.
best
Should
one.
we rate
Making
the
progress.
episodes at the end of every episode? Each
Yeah,
time?
what do you-
Yo,
you
yeah,
give
that's
it?
what they should do.
Yeah,
It's gonna drive me fucking nuts.
Thumbs
Oh,
up,
yeah.
thumbs up, and yeah. After
yeah, rate us out of 1,000.
hey guys, for every episode, and
The
you
two
can go
people still
go
in.
back,
The
go back
200.
and rate the previous episodes. Give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the episode. Not just clicking the thumbs up on the video, but in the comments we get a thumbs up or a thumbs down with a out of 1,000 rating, please, on
Yeah,
every episode
yeah.
going forward.
And actually, you can maybe lead the episode off with this, and then go into the intro.
No.
As the
Dude,
cold
no, that
open.
would be a terrible idea, you freaking idiot.
We need. We gotta have a good cold open. What's the cold open for this week?
Mr. Tan, Mr. Sweat, Mr. Suicide.
Find out why he's Mr. Tan, he's Mr. Sweat, and I don't like saying that word. It's just it's such a dark topic. Anyway,
Suicide?
Yeah,
It's quite light.
awful.
You get to be free once you've killed yourself. Free from these shuffle off this mortal coil. Hamlet. Okay, bye.
Creamy.
Oh, yeah,
Keep it creamy.
Creamy. Keep it creamy, everybody.
Make it creamy.
God.
I'm not getting up.
I'm getting